Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Takes a three. Frames the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
This is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. I mean, a really dumb foul.
Chicago making a switch here. Simpkins checked in. Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Tries to save it. Smith missing again.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lead. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
On the wing, James. Rodman covering. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Rodman with a screen on LeBron. Here's Simpkins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's stolen by Rodman. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Jordan against LeBron. Poked loose and stolen by Love. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. Love's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Irving against Harper. Here's Simpkins. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. Smith against Harper. Smith drives in.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Simpkins. Kukoc comes in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. The kick out to Irving. From deep, James.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's Pippen with the drive. Rodman kicks to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Pippen. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's LeBron. It's stolen by Rodman. They set the pick to the wing right side. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Jordan comes in for Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Kerr.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
In the corner, Irving with it. They grab their own miss. And here's James outside. And again, LeBron missing.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
They get it again. Passes it to Pippen. Rodman dishes to Harper. Over Irving. Harper, no good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're...
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Kerr is out there with Jordan. Then it's Tony Kukoc. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Wennington in the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing. You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time. But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And stolen by LeBron. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Love's running. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Irving. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defense. and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Again, Irving missing.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that is good.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Jordan with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And stolen by LeBron. Oh, and here comes Smith, all alone.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burkers across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Longley's checked in for Wennington.
That's his first personal foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
And on the way from Irving for three. Offensive rebound. Bulls trail by 16. The drive by Jordan.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Ron Harper, he's checked in for Kerr.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Takes a three. And the Bulls with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Irving. And it's Harper with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Kyrie Irving. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And here's Jordan outside. That's good.